because losing staff is big payouts, and
That's
that
huge.
costs a lot of money.
Costs you $100,000 for a mid-level employee, if to replace. The
Yeah.
case studies on my website, you can take a look at it, but shortly, we had a company that was a 50,000 employee company that bought an 8,000 employee company. Traditional onboarding for them was a 3,000 to 4,000 per person experience. So we're talking 24 to 32,000, sorry, 24 to 32 million dollars for the
Mm.
onboarding process. And this was only like a week and a half onboarding process. We created an internal, private, and secure podcast that started a year before the actual merger happened because it took a year for the due diligence to go through and for regulatory boards to approve it. And it finished a year to a year and a half after the merger and acquisition. And what it was a podcast where you got to meet who's who in the zoo, who did what, why did they do it, who did they do it for. We brought customers onto the podcast to talk about the programs that were being done. We brought vendors on talking about what goes on. We had people from the old company, people from the new company, talking about how things were done, how things are done, and how things are going to be done moving forward, which lines were going to stay, which lines were going to be, we're going to be discontinued based on the fact that there were some duplications, and it led to 25 to 30% fewer people leaving over 2 years than what they were expected. And,
So
it,
you're
and,
talking
and
tens of millions of dollars savings there
we're
just on payout
talking
fees.
easily. And guess what? It cost them somewhere between 10 and 15% of what the original onboarding cost would have cost them.